ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. This is T-Man here logging in with another live stream for the 18th of October 2023. It's a relief to be back after all the shenanigans and calamities on Friday. And the number of blue screens of death I've experienced is probably more than I've had hot dinners. But having threatened the PC with a hammer, and the PC saying, okay, you can fix me then instead of destroy me, I'm finally back. And it's great to be back, thank you. But it's lovely to see the regulars in chat. And tonight it is the turn of Derail Valley. And it's about time that we sorted out that explosive situation that we had last episode. So, I think what we should do is get into the game and get on with it. I think that sounds like a great idea. So here we are, exactly from where we left off. Yeah, to say the train went boom would be putting it mildly. So, I've called it International Rescue, probably because I do need Thunderbird 2, 3 and 4. But I'm going to have to do this myself. Right, so I'm going to try and rescue this train. I know. To a certain degree. And I'm going to try and deliver the jobs. It is, let's see, it's just after 10:05 Valley time. It's just gone 7:30 in the UK. So, yeah, so we've got a lot to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to re-rail this and stick it up the track somewhere. Yep. Okay, and then we need to re-rail this. And couple to that. Okay. Great. Now then, what next? Well, that's a good question. So we've got these wagons. Are they holding on a handbrake? Well, that one's off. Just wondering. Let's see. No, left off, isn't it? It was. In fact, I looked... To be honest with you guys, I mean, it's love to see you. Hello to Rod, hello to Cooper, and hello to Wolfgang in chat, and anyone else who's watching, including Mom. Hello, Mom. She's waving. I'm not joking, she would as well. In fact, my mother has just come back from holiday. She's just come back from Blackpool. So, yeah, that's off. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's certainly, yes, things definitely ended with a bang. Yeah, it's near the end of the stream, Wolfgang, so you'll probably watch the last 20 minutes of the last episode. Meanwhile, I don't know whether Dee's going to join us, because after that calamity of a stream on Friday where the computer just would not work, Dee basically started playing, what was it, Conan? There's a game called Conan, the Mystery of something, I can't remember. Yeah, you missed the pyrotechnics last week. Sorry, Cooper. Instead, you're seeing the aftermath. Yeah, but he started playing this Conan game, and oh my goodness, he seems like he's streaming it almost constantly. In fact, I caught him. I was chatting to him in his chat on live stream, and I even said to him, "Have you been to bed yet?" Because it feels like he's been streaming for about 4 days, and his reaction was, he says, "T-Bone," he says, "You realise this is all your fault?" What, my fault? He said, yeah, because, you know, had your computer worked, I wouldn't have played this game. Okay. And then I wouldn't have streamed it for the next 4 days. At which point I'm thinking, right, so you're telling me that, so he says, you know, for goodness sakes, it's not my fault that your PC died. At which point I replied, oh, I see. Let me guess. I had one job. Oh dear! I'll tell you something. Diesel. He's a great guy. If you haven't seen him stream even on his own, or with some of his friends, it's worth watching. I really like it when he streams, when he does live streaming with his wife, but that's a rare occurrence. Is there some sort of lever where I can pull the brake line somehow? Oh, I can see that's a hopper. Is it up here somewhere? No. I mean, I've released the brakes, which means that when the pressure's released, in theory, these will start rolling down the hill. Yeah, one job. One job. I can't remember who started that joke now, but it's it's ongoing. Yeah. So what was wrong with the PC, you may ask? What was right with it? No, I mean, my PC was built, I built it 18 months ago. So there shouldn't be much wrong with it. Anyway, I was receiving multiple blue screens of death. One of them was to do with drivers. And I thought, well, and then I thought, well, okay. So I think I updated the graphics driver, and that seemed to improve the situation slightly. But then if I played a video game for about 20 minutes, it would just go blue screen death again. So I'm thinking, okay, that's not going to do it. And then I noticed there was a lot of rubbish on my C drive. So I thought, right, I'm going to do a complete system reinstall, which is exactly what I did. So I wiped the C drive. I also wiped my D drive as well, which has got all my production software like Sony Vegas and all that kind of stuff. And I wiped the games drive. So my games drive is D. And thank God it's back. And then I also wiped my production drive, which is on E as well. So I've reinstalled things like Sony Vegas and so on. So I did all the drivers and everything else, and things seem to be going okay. But then I start playing games again, and I'm having the same problem. And then it's coming up with... So I'm thinking, okay, I'll put drivers on, I'll put everything else. So I did a memory test. And then it come up with, there's a problem with your memory. I'm thinking, oh, no. And I'm wondering whether it was when I moved the PC, because the PC used to be up on my desk, and then I moved it down back on the floor because I wanted more desk space. Okay? So I wondered whether it was something to do with that. So I checked the RAM, and I'm thinking, well, it seems to be seated okay. And then I diagnosed what I thought was the problem with the RAM, but then I was having problems booting it. Now, here's the weird thing. This computer's been working pretty much okay for 18 months, and you shouldn't be able to do this with RAM because it only goes in one way. I turned the RAM the other way around, fitted it, did a memory test. It was fine, and it's been fine ever since. So, yeah, and then it's taken me a long time to reinstall things and get OBS working the way it should. As you can see from some of the lobby screens and everything like that, I've just got to adjust the boxes for the actual text so it's legible on screen, but it is there. But otherwise, everything else is working as it should. Also, I found a really nice feature with the countdown timer. So what I can do is I can actually set it to a particular... Yeah, I know. I can set... It's one of these weird things. So with the countdown timer, I can actually set it to a specific time. So if I wanted to start at 7:30, I do that, and then automatically it should actually play the little intro, my little station ident. And it will tell me exactly how many minutes and seconds and everything else. Brilliant. That's fantastic. You've done the same with RAM. Oh, there we go. I'm not alone. Thanks, Wolfgang. Okay, so... apparently Hat's here, yeah, but the computer's been working fine. It's been working absolutely fine. No problem at all. It's only when I started having problems. In fact, I recently looked at it. The other thing with the RAM was, it was clocked at 3200, and I was really uncertain for ages whether I'd bought 3200 RAM DDR4 or I bought 36. So I went onto the computer. I went onto the retail store that I use, Scan, and I had a look on the receipt. Yeah, 3600. So I changed it on the profile to 3600, and that's when I started having problems. But now that I've fixed it, it has to be said, the computer's running around like a 2-year-old. It's great. And it's, yeah. Well, I never thought that was possible either, Hatshay, to be fair. And it's great to see you, by the way. I never thought that was possible either. But hey-ho, what do I know? Yeah, you got the blue screen. Well, this is the thing. Normally, it won't boost. But this one did. Don't ask me. Otherwise, it's been pretty quiet over the past few days. Because as I said, my mother's been on holiday. She went to Blackpool with a friend. Apparently, she's had a great time and met a lot of people. So I'd imagine that means that she's got more people in her address and phone book to add. And then there's going to be, it means that the phone line's going to get even busier. I'm not joking. I mean, I'm not joking. But our phone line, I swear I swear there's times when I nickname it Birmingham Telephone Exchange, because it can get incredibly busy with her friends. I don't use the landline at all. I use my mobile, but even then my mobile's pretty darn quiet. But that's probably because I don't really use my mobile all that often. You know, I might text a few people, but you know, I tend to keep myself to myself a lot, to be fair. Otherwise, what else have I been doing? Oh, I played several hours of Foundry, and I've got to the point where I've pretty much researched and everything, and yeah, I think my conclusions were pretty much the same as I thought on the live stream. Yep, she was in Blackpool on Sunday, yes. In fact, she travelled up on the Saturday. So I've been home alone for 5 days. So it's been very quiet. Okay, now. Right, let's get this lit. Also, while I'm here, and that's building up pressure, the other thing is, well, I'd imagine, considering the train went bang, I'd imagine the lantern, had the lantern in there, and I had the torch in there. So let me go to the station and see if it's in a lost property. I just have a feeling. Otherwise, what else I've been doing? I've been watching quite a few episodes of Elementary and really enjoying it. In fact, I got to an episode where Vinnie Jones was guest starring. And I haven't seen his mug for a while. Although he didn't have much to say, but even so, I think the presence in the show was really good. Oh, really? You flew over Blackpool when she was there? Home Alone 3. T-Bone and the BC Bandits. Hang on, has somebody hidden the station? No, I haven't. It's over here. But in the meantime, definitely into autumnal colours now. Although I could potentially go and play Cluedo with somebody and pretend to be Colonel Mustard in this sort of wear. Although I probably need a particular sort of very greenish sort of jacket or something. Right, there we go. Got the lantern back. I'll need that. And I've got the torch fully charged. That's nice. But I've been checking the numbers recently. Derail Valley, all of a sudden, is doing really well since I've started driving steam trains. Interesting. No tower, though, in Flight Sim. Depends what you mean by that, Rod. Are you talking about air traffic control, or...? Ah, there we go. Although I will admit there's been a price to pay for the streams that I had. You know those 3 streams I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night? There's been a price to pay. I've ended up with a nasty pain in my neck. So I've been on painkillers for a while. And not only that, my shoulder started playing up as well. But that's probably because my shoulder it's a bit of a mess, to say the least. Reason being is I had a car accident, 10, 15 years ago where I broke my collarbone. And then a few years ago, I tripped off a curb and ended up dislocating and fracturing my right shoulder. So it can get, it's a bit of a mess. So in colder weather, I know about it. I definitely know about it. Right. Has it burned through the coal? Yeah, already has. Wow. My goodness. Right. Okay, let's get the shovel out. Okay. There we are. Perfect. No Blackpool Tower. What? What's happened to Blackpool Tower? I mean, is it still there in real life or is it not there on Flight Sim? I'm pretty sure my mom went to the Tower Ballroom. I know that much. In fact, I remember playing at the Tower Ballroom many years ago as a trombonist. No, I don't need you. I need you. And I need you to go into this corner. No. No. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. You in here. Thank you. Then you... Control R. No. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Oh, in Flight Sim. Okay, I was going to say, what have they done to it? But so, yeah, she's been to see the illuminations on Blackpool's Golden Mile, as it's called. Oh, not rendered. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little curious. Right, handbrake. And let's turn the appliances on. Okay, so compressor, so air compressor. Oh, there's the little dance. Okay, so that's brake pressure coming up now. Pretty much the steam pressure as well, which is good. Okay, check the... Yeah, check the brakes are released here. No Durham Cathedral. Wow. That's incredible, considering if you play Train Sim, you play East Coast Main Line, Durham Cathedral's definitely there. Even on Train Sim Classic. Alright. Door! Alright. Let's get shoveling. Right, so the first job is... So some of those wagons that we had have rolled down the hill. So my first job is actually to catch up with those and put them in a siding. All right, so let's do that. Okay, open the cocks. Cylinder cocks, stop it. There we go. There's the beauty. Although I was watching Heist recently, and there's a mod where you can actually change the wheel configuration, which looks really good. So I might see if I can download that and play with that another time. But main mission tonight is it's a rescue. So okay, cut the throttle. But as far as the previous train is concerned, I think that's Vorsprung Dirk Technique buggered, if you ask me. Oh, dear. Or Vorsprung Dirk Technic blown up. Definitely. Okay, so I need to find a siding to put this into. Now, there are sidings I don't want to use. That left-hand siding looks pretty good. Is that the one I go through on, though? No, that left-hand siding looks good. Well, here's the interesting thing. When I watched the replay, I'm thinking, actually, I wasn't quite sure why. Because I was going up the hill and I was injecting water into the boiler. But by all accounts, I was using that much steam trying to get up the hill, and it was generating that much steam that I wasn't putting enough water in the boiler. That's the only thing I could think. That's the only thing I could think. Either that, or I'd run out of water in the from the tender feeding the boiler. That's the only other option. So who knows? 2 hours of flight sim flying over water, and at least another 2 are the same. Okay, right. Well, in my case, I don't have the money to buy the current version of Flight Sim. I've reinstalled Flight Sim 10. I need to check whether that's working okay. And the main reason I want Flight Sim 10 is not to actually fly with it, but to link it to my air traffic control software. Because you can do that, which means you get a proper render of the aircraft in 3D from the tower's position, which I think would be interesting to watch. And I have seen it done, so I'd like to give that a go. Because at some point I would like to bring a series of videos to do with that. Because I think it would work better as a video series than a live stream. Because I wouldn't have time to pause a video, explain what I was doing, explain what's on screen and all that kind of stuff. Because I think that would be really useful, particularly for new people on VATSIM who haven't got a clue. And they are out there, I can assure you. Right, independence off. Bit of chest pressure. Open the cocks again. All right. Have I judged that right? Oh, that's almost NASA docking procedures, isn't it? That wasn't bad at all. Ugh, pushed it away, though. But otherwise... But it's certainly nice to live stream and get away from everything and allow myself and yourself to sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, maybe some biscuits, and just get away from the real world. Because let's face it, the real world's not great at the moment. It seems like there's quite a bit of it on fire at the moment. So yeah, definitely, it's definitely having a nice some time to escape, which is always a good thing. Okay, that should do it. In fact, one of the games I actually played, once I'd got my computer fixed and got the memory working at the right speed and everything else, was Derail Valley. And guess what? No stutters. None. So that's fixed as well, which is incredible. So all this time... Yeah, I can just back it up now. Oh, that's perfect. All this time I've been having stutters and thinking it's the game. No, it was the computer. Who would have thought? Okay. Right, brakes off. Here we go. So, yeah, I've been on the painkillers over the past week or so. Although I was on really strong ones for the past few days. And the problem with that is it makes you drowsy. So I'm trying to set up a PC as well as taking these painkillers to get rid of, to help. And I keep falling asleep, which didn't help. Hold on. Don't tell me I left the brake on. Yeah, you left the handbrake on. Well done. You're getting off to a good start, aren't you, T-Bone? Yeah, I'm getting on a great start. Okay, let's go. Bit more steam chest pressure. That should do it. That should deviate to the left. Yes, it does. Okay. Right, so the smoke's gone quite white, so... Oh, okay, that's weird. I thought I clearly hadn't coupled it right either. Will he blow this one up as well? No, is the answer. But what I will do is I'll completely screw up the coupling between one set of wagons and the other. Right. Anyone think I haven't played this game? So white smoke means shovel. Right. Oh! Right. 1, 2. I'm going to go 3. I don't think the blower's on. Right, let me just check. Yeah, it is now. Okay, let's get the fire temperature up. Okay. As you can see, we're burning coal now. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, just a bit rusty. Although, to be fair, I played this game recently, a day or two ago. But it's quite weird, actually. I think there's something about streaming the game that definitely makes it more difficult. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Right, let's attach the glad hands. That's what they're called. I learned that recently. The connection between these brake pipes, that part is called glad hands. I learned that from my heist video. So there you go. Right, coupling. Hit me with your swizzle stick. There we go. So, the more you know. Also, I've prepared a playlist as well for the stream, which is a bit different from the one that you've had before. And also I've got a couple of different intro musics and outro musics and, well, you know, that kind of stuff. You will have cat cam. Okay. It's weird. Cats seem to be very popular on live streams. I can understand why, you know, obviously people love pets. I've never had any pets myself. Though I quite like I would like a cat. I'd probably like a Russian blue. So I'm just injecting some water into the boiler at the moment, making sure that I've got enough of that. Let's see, brakes off. Yeah, still getting used to a non-self-lapping brake. Was Wolfgang got more than one cat then? Well, that's something I didn't know. Right. Come on, son. Push. Don't tell me. I'm having a good day today. Smile and Luma. Interesting names. That should do it. Okay, pop out. Alright, let's see those glad hands then. Come on, chaps. Thank you. On swizzle. There we go. Alright, so that's the first manoeuvre. Okay, steal some grey. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now, the next manoeuvre is I've got to run around and actually get this loco going uphill in reverse in order to back onto the wagons and bring those in. That's the next job. That's assuming the wagons aren't, assuming the wagons' brakes haven't released. Ah, okay. I will do that later. I will do that at some point, Wolfgang. Thanks. There are people who have cat channels, and they can do incredibly well. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more juggling around, as it were. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to need some coal. Door. So it's a little bit difficult to judge sometimes where you need to stop. Plenty of steam in the boiler, which is one thing. Okay, let's leap out. Okay, let's get the points changed. So we need to run around the coal mine and go up this hill in reverse, basically. That's the next job. I wonder how many people people in their head are going dun 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 dun. Okay, good. Yeah. I think most cats are cute. Unless they're really, really angry. So if you see a cat with their ears down and they're starting to go, thinking, okay, I'm backing off. I don't like getting scratched. Mind you, speaking of things... gee, Mr. Tracy. Yeah, I need the blue. I need a pair of blue geek glasses for that. Or glasses, depending on which part of the world you're from. Oh! You know I said the wagons might be coming the other way? Well, the wagons are coming the other way. Oh. Okay, take two on that, because now that we know the wagons are coming the other way, we can do something about it. So the brakes won't. Basically, this steam loco got hit by those wagons up there. Because the brakes had released and it was they came down the hill. Yeah, that's what happened. Which is kind of what I was planning, but the timing was a little off. Okay, right. So I need to go. Can we? Yeah, take two. 5 minutes. Not so bad. That's not so bad. Load then. So knowing that means that I don't have to drive the steam locomotive to pick those guys up. Right, where am I? Okay, just dropping these in 1S. Haha. Let me just check the coupling's done correct. Okay, right on, so left off. Okay, reverse this in. Yeah, otherwise that was a darn fine plan. Now. Okay, so I'm going to stop the train there. I'm going to dump the coal. Which in essence removes all of the boiler pressure. Okay, now I know those wagons are coming down the hill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this track is switched so it goes on the loop. Like that. Causes more problems than it solves. Well, the thing about it, Kuba, is you have to consider, although these wagons are coming down the hill, I've still got a very badly injured locomotive to bring back. Right, so I'm coming up here. I'm going to find these wagons and see if I can jump on them. Because then I need to see if I can control the speed using the handbrake. Which will be a miracle. Oh, I can see them. Yeah, I can see them. They're rolling towards right in the far distance. Just about 1 o'clock. So they're picking up speed. So we have a gravity, basically we have a gravity train, which is something they do run. Some of the, I can't remember which narrow gauge railway it is in Wales, but they do have something called a gravity train. Similar principle, so. Yep. Exactly. So wagons only, just gravity powered. And you just control the speed using the brakes. I can hear it very, very slightly, and I can see it coming towards me. Right. Here we go. Blimey, those are going apace. Come on. Okay, we're on. Now. Oh, can I reach a handbrake? Yes, I can. Sort of. Okay, let's start slowing her down. That's 2 handbrakes on. Question is it slow enough? Is it too fast? Will it derail anyway? Or are we good? So this is with 2 handbrakes on. Ooh, tight turn coming up. Come on. Slow down. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, that's a bit wronged. I think we need more than 2 handbrakes. Right. Is that take 3? I think it's take 3. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I've got to go back to there. Darn it. Right. Okay. Well, at least we know. Right. Take 3. At least we know it won't make that corner. I'm doing well tonight, guys. Right. Yeah, things could have gone better. I think it's kind of like the end of the original Italian Job, where the coach is dangling over the edge of the ravine, with the Michael Caine and all the gang members on one end, and the gold weighing the coach down at the other. Yeah, I think you're right, Hatshay. I think you're absolutely right. I think we're going to need all the brakes in the world. But you know, that immortal line at the end of the film where he says, "Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea." And the film ends like that. Well, this is full of calamity already. I know. Okay, where's the sign? Can't see it. Okay, that's far enough. Just dump it. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Right now then. Dump the coal. Like that. Okay, so it basically turns the loco off. I'm going to take that with me. Make sure I've got it. Okay, well, it was a reasonable plan. I just didn't put enough brakes on. At least I caught it. I mean, it was going a heck of a pace down that hill. Has to be said. Right. Make sure you change the points here. Otherwise, you're going to ruin another loco. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I'm going to teleport up this line. Sorry, guys. But I need to try and catch this train a little bit earlier, I think. And see if I can slow it down. I know this is a lot of teleporting, which I don't like to watch personally. So I don't know what it's like for you guys. Oh, good point. Yeah. Yeah, good point. New save. Thanks, Rod. Helpful hints from Rod in the chat. Oh, oh, here it comes. Yeah, but I couldn't find where the airline was. Okay, here we go. Jump. Okay. Okay, that's 2. Right. Right. Okay, next lock. Right, that's going to be... Oh, God. Well, that's gone well. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh! Come here! No! No! Right, that's 4. 5. How many are in this consist? Oh, that's coming to a stop. Yeah, that's comfortable. I think we're fine. Yes. Fantastic. The only thing is now is, where does it stop? I think I can actually squeeze the loco past that. Nice. Can't drive a DE6, but I think I can squeeze the 282. Brilliant. Ah, that's awesome. Genius. Absolute genius. Right, what are you doing, tablet? I don't know, but you're doing weird stuff. Yeah, so, yeah. I think that definitely deserves one of these. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I've just got to check what brakes need to come off now. Okay. That's left off. Now, let's see, that's left off. Okay, left off, left off. Yeah, because I have to check the entire consist now. Left off. That's right on. Okay, so left off. I think that was about 5. So even 4 would have done, I think. Okay, Wolfgang. In that case, thanks for stopping by, and hope you managed to catch the replay. But have a good night's sleep. I think that's all the brakes off. All right, let's get the Loco started again. Door. Full shovel. Who says I don't do things by half measures? Brilliant. Okay, plenty of pressure in the boiler, which is good. Okay, can we sneak past? Here's the question. If we can, we're in business. If we can't, we've got a problem. Okay. All right then, Trigger. Play it nice and cool. Nice and cool, you know what I mean? Here we go. Nice and steady. Right, will it sneak past? I think it will. As my old driving instructor used to say, oh, you could get a bus through there. Yeah, that'll sneak past. Except I didn't want to bring the entire load, you daft twit. Oh well. No, I didn't. Okay. Might be an idea if you disconnect that. Yeah, might be an idea. Okay. Right. Okay, carry on. Ah, why not? Okay. Now then, Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Hoofer doofer, please. There we go. All right. Now, I do need to set one of the handbrakes. Okay, good stuff. Okay, well. We're not going to need much speed for this manoeuvre. Wow, that's a lot of coal that's gone in. Ugh. Yeah, there are some actually, but if you see coupling in real life, that's one of the things I'll do is when I actually bring the couples in, they'll actually put on just a little bit of power, still in the same direction. And it's not going to hurt a steam loco. Not like a diesel electric or a diesel hydraulic, so that's fine. Brilliant. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo. Just what I need. I wonder why it was getting dark. Okay, so there's the glad hands. Hit me with your swizzle stick. There we go. Okay, break off. Brilliant. So, if you see a flash, you remember, say cheese. Nothing like a good live, nothing like a live stream to get me in a good mood. Now, we need to put this in a siding. And because it's raining... Oh, boy. Yeah, I would turn the dyno on, gear light, and headlights. It's going to mean less traction. Oh, wonderful. How are we doing valley time? Oh, it's coming into the evening. Okay. 5 to 7. Now, the one thing I am certain of is with the train that's blown up, it's not going to be chasing me down the hill anytime soon. Okay, I think I need a little more coal. Just from the colour of the smoke. Okay, door. Two. 3 shovels. Okay, let's so I can judge the back of the train. Well, I'm gonna cheat and use external view. Although I will close the cylinder cocks. Blower should be on. Okay, and brakes. That should be enough. Right then. Off we trot. Okay, so I need to find a siding for this lot now. And then once we've rescued the loco, we still have to deliver this lot and do it in 2 goes. I know. I must be nuts. Because I hate to think what my fees are right now. No, don't want that. Okay, so we want this one. Let's see, this one. Okay, which one do we want? Well, that's as good as any. I'm gonna have to move it, Rod, because I re-railed it onto the main line. So no, I can't get past. After all, I'm rescuing it, correct? Okay, that's good. All right, okay, so we're good to go into the siding. So it's almost as if we're back where we started, what, a couple of hours last week? Before things went, well, I was rather ambitious, let's face it, 1,200 tons. This train, no. You can't do a total train weight of 1,200 tons with the 282. That much is clear. Where's the lantern gone? Where has the lantern gone? Has it slipped off the footplate? Oh, no, it's okay, I've got it. It's okay, I've got it. It's fine. It's fine. When does spooky season end? Are you talking about Halloween? 31st of October. Here's the answer. In fact, I might have a special stream for then. The lantern exploded. No, I forgot that I put it in my pocket. Senior moment. Okay, good. Right. Okay, inject some water. Don't need much pressure because we're going down. We're already using a little bit of gravity. Okay, good stuff. I had a nice compliment from Cuba about the thumbnail for tonight's stream. Thank you. I know I changed the format for Derail Valley thumbnails, and I'm happier with them. Spooky, scary, but all right, okay. Yeah, Oh, I've got plate reverb. Okay. So, here we go then. Arr. Right. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls shock your soul. Seal your doom tonight. There you go. Although the speech I always remember, I do have... well, I couldn't remember exactly how it goes, but the one speech I know that is famous has to be the one done by, I think it's Vincent Price for Thriller. No way. I wouldn't even know what tune to use. Right. Bit more of injector, I think. Sing it, you must be joking. Okay, so that's in. Off with those glad hands. Right. Okay, where are we, Valley time? 8:30. Ugh. Okay. It's getting dark. Right. I think. Okay, let's dump the coal, turn the loco off in essence. I don't even know how much a bean coin's worth, Cuba. No, my luck, I'll get copyrighted from YouTube because it'll be some other tune that, I don't know, someone else has recorded. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the station house. Because, I mean, there's no way we're going to get the jobs in on time. And what I'm going to do is sleep. So we can recover the locomotive that's gone bang in the daylight. Right. Okay. Yep. Sleep in the bed. Yes. 9:43. Right. So that means we're going to go to sleep for 8 hours and get up. Every bean you scream. You wait until Halloween. You're in for a treat. Okay. Now then, 4:45. Right. Good night, chaps. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, morning. Is anyone making a bacon sandwich and getting the coffee up? I was on the double espresso this morning. Mind you, I was up really early. Oh, there's a bed there as well. Can you actually use that bed as well? Oh, fantastic. I don't know if you can sleep longer in the bed. Don't know. Okay. Right. 4:45 in the morning. No, I need torch, please. Thank you. Relatively well charged. Is what a threat or a promise? I don't know what is a threat or a promise, to be fair, Rod. Although I did win a karaoke competition once. Although it was the most stupidest thing that I've won it for. It was Star Trekking by the firm. But as far as things that will make me go, well, not necessarily scream, but things that make me go, ugh. Spiders. Can't stand spiders. I was watching D stream to do with Conan, this Conan game, the Halloween treat. We'll see. It's on a Tuesday, Cooper. So yeah, potentially a Halloween treat. For all my loving subscribers, viewers, etc., etc. Now, bear in mind, I don't like horror games that much at all. Certainly not playing them. But no, one of the things I really don't like in real life, spiders. Can't stand them. And particularly games with spidersy. Ugh, forget it. In fact, yeah, now, here's one. Does anyone remember the film Arachnophobia? That spider at the end, oh my goodness, I could barely watch when that spider appeared. It was that big. It's the same with that big spider in Harry Potter. Ugh. I remember seeing a bird-eating spider once, and it was behind glass. It was in an enclosure. Couldn't get within 10 feet of the enclosure. True story. Okay, well, let's get some water injected. Yes. Good morning, my dear. Okay, let's get you mobile. Door. Delayed door. By satellite link. Right. 2. 3. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I can hear the dawn chorus. Nice. I think there's a wren in that lot. Being recorded. Okay, pressure coming up. Tire temperature's coming up nicely. Right, where are we? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. Do we have to turn on the appliances again? We do, but yeah, we do. Okay. So, I'm gonna do it the lazy way though. Lubricator, air pump, and dynamo, and also make sure the blower's on. Full. Okay, plenty of water, plenty of coal. We're good. Right. Now we need to do the runaround. So I'm going to drive it a little bit from this view. Handbrake off. All the way off, please. Okay, forwards. That'll do. That's enough bell for me. You'll just have to wait and see, people. When it comes to what the Halloween treat is, I'm not spoiling it for you. All I'll tell you is we'll be playing a horror game of some description. Right, so okay, let's get out of the cab. Put some more water in while I'm doing that. Ah, sunrise. Perfect. Like it's clouds are breaking as well. That's nice. So beautiful morning in the valley, which is good. That should go over to 3L. Yeah, it does. Perfect. So we can run around. Excellent. Right, here we go, guys. And as it's getting light, I can turn the dynamo off. Because it's a very annoying noise. Believe it or not, that's true to real life. In fact, I was watching another heist video, and this was just when Simulator came out, and he was saying this is probably one of the most accurate Steam simulations that's out on the market at the moment in terms of driving experience. Okay, so I'll cut back on there. Hang on. Am I just before that point? Yes, I am. Aha. That's good. That means I can run around now. Unlike a diesel electric, you can put steam pressure in the other side of the cylinder, which will help you slow down and stop. But you can't. I can't overdo it, from what I know. Beautiful at this time in the morning. Okay, close the cylinder cocks. Door. 1, 2. That's enough. Oh, for a minute I was wondering what was going on then. Okay, that's looking about halfway. That's fine. All right, we have a loco to retrieve. Okay, we'll afford to go a little bit quicker. Okay, so we're running up that hill backwards. Oh, what fun. What could possibly go wrong? He says. Yeah, I know this is cheating a little. Okay, so we can turn the damper down to about there. Low earth can come back to here. Cut off. Yep. Mind you, we don't want to go too fast because we've got to get to that steam loco without hitting it. Preferably. Okay, let's put in a little bit more on the ejector. Yeah, this is what happened last time. I don't think it's too much further. I know it's up here, but it's a case of how far up. I'm going to cut back on the ejector now. Okay, this is the point where I think I'm going to do this. Just in case. I know, you can call me chicken if you like. I really don't mind. Ah, there she is. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I agree, Rod. Definitely worth a save. Okay, more brake. Not bad. Yeah, just needs a little bit of regulator. Take off the independent. That's it. All right, full Indy now. And that should do it. Perfect. Okay, damper up, blower up. Okay, good. Now then, let's hook her up and bring her back down. On this beautiful morning. So, on with the glad hands. Okay, swizzle stick, please. Come on. Thank you. Right. Now, the one thing I do need to check. Look at the mess. Right, I need to check in here about the brake lever. Okay, that should be good. Right, here we go. Into forwards and off we trot. Wow, it's already pushing us forwards. Well, I've done what I can, but you have to bear in mind, actually, that the because obviously it's blown up, the wheels are seized. So even if it did take the brake off, look, the wheels aren't going round. So that's not going to work. It's a case of just dragging it down the hill. Well, there you go. That's quite a sight. Yeah, because it's blown up. The wheels are seized on that. So yeah, they won't turn anyway. So you've had it. So basically, you just have to drag it. Well, that's quite a sight. I'm just going to pause there. Give me a sec. There's something you don't see in game all day, and all day, every day. Okay. I'm going to do outside. Just take a screenshot of that. Okay. Right. Crack on. Also, can you hear the sloshing noise? That's coming from the cylinders in the broken loco. I don't know why it should, because the wheels are seized. So, okay, that's a little bit weird. But, okay, I'll take it. Okay, 50's fine. Although I did hear a bang. I'm wondering whether that's supposed to represent the wheels freeing off. But they're not. The animation doesn't show that. Because we're doing quite a healthy speed at the moment, and I'm not using any. If the wheels were truly seized at this point, it would just drag my loco back. So, don't ask me. I just work here. All right, let's slow it down. Again, we've got to do a run round. But if you do have any questions, guys, when it comes to driving a steam loco, do ask, particularly if it's, well, to do with Derail Valley anyway. Oh, I need to slow down a little bit. Bit of Indy might cure that. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, let's do the run round. I think that's the loco that came in with, was it last week or the week before? I think it was the week before. Wow, look at the fire temperature. Okay, so we can bring the blower down. So, slightly more casual approach to driving at the moment. But you have to appreciate the view. A little bit of injector. Now, where to stick the broken loco is the question. Okay, I think I see a clear siding. So that will do nicely. Skeleton or ghost? I'm not sure what you're referring to there, Kuba. Okay, let's slow it down. Blower on. Alright, get shoveling. There we are. Now then, he says. Alright, time to change points. And get rid of this loco. Skeleton. Completely random. No, I have no idea where this is going. Okay, so I seem to be doing a lot of manual. That's the other thing I've noticed when I'm driving a steam loco. I seem to do a lot more manual switching in comparison to using a hoofer doofer. Give me an hour. Okay. Well, what's Cuba up to, I wonder? That should do. Now then. I agree, Rod. It does sound ominous. Meanwhile, I was watching an interesting... watching a really interesting show on YouTube, and they were talking about whether cinema is dying. And one of their, it was really interesting, some of their arguments they were making. And it was particularly relating to the type of movies that get released these days, because it is true that you tend to get a lot of big blockbuster $200 million movies that tend to feature superheroes or the sequels of something with lots of CGI and spectacle and everything else. There aren't that many movies that are really sort of heavily plot driven. I think the only one that I know that's come out there's only two that I know that are like that. One of them's Oppenheimer, and I can't remember the title of the other one, but I know it's something to do. I think it's called like The Price of Freedom or something like that. Because the thing is, it used to be that you get a whole variety of movies. I can't remember the year he picked, but you had movies like Rain Man, and he was talking about movies like Rain Man, Jerry Maguire, those sort of films. And I'm thinking, when was the last time we saw a film like a Rain Man or a Jerry Maguire or a Good Morning Vietnam being made? And I can't really think of one. And when you look at the slate of movies coming up, again, it's a lot of Marvel stuff. And I don't know about you, I'm kind of tired of superhero movies at this point. I think with Marvel, they should have stopped with the Infinity Saga and maybe tied up a few loose ends, and that was it. Right, you'll do. Yep, that'll do nicely. Okay, so let's take this poor train that's cream crackered, get them out of the way. Now, the only thing I'm noticing is I've got, what, 6 tons of coal and about 11 tons of what, 11... I don't know whether that's tons or litres or what. But might be an idea to get some refueling done before we do anything else. In fact, speaking of which... Oh no, that's lazy. Okay, break off. Yeah, certainly a lack of imagination, also taking risks as well. I think there are certain things that have happened during COVID to do with streaming services, which means that we're getting movies that are being put directly to streaming rather than it going onto the big screen. Which means, you know, you look at services like Disney Plus, and the amount of new stuff that they release means that any new movies just get buried. I mean, the only movie that I know on Netflix which was award winning was, I think it was The Irishman, which is Martin Scorsese. And I purposefully look out for Scorsese films. In fact, there's one coming out that looks interesting, which I wouldn't mind going to see. It's such a shame. I know my mother was watching Fisherman's Friends 2, which I haven't seen yet because I saw the first Fisherman's Friends, and that was a great film. Same with Bank of Dave, if anyone's seen that. If you want to see something a little bit original, a little bit different. Okay. Now then. Brakes off, and here we go. Right, so I need to take this to the filling station, as it were. Mind you, how much money do I have in my wallet? 6.5 grand. Okay, that could be a problem. Depending on how much one of these costs to refuel. and get some water in. We'll soon find out. I know there's a lot of yard work at the moment, but don't worry, it's coming to an end. Oh, that's a problem. We've got a D6 in the way, and I don't have the license. Well, we can't shove it. That means that we're just going to have to risk it for a biscuit, guys. Now, this could end in disaster. But yeah, with that D6 in the way, there's nothing I can do. Because it's... Is it right outside the filling station? Oh, no, 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 it's fine. Good. For a minute, I'm thinking, oh. Right, okay, well, that's good news. All right, let's get this... let's get this loco filled up and ready to go. Before I take it on a run. It's like taking your car to the filling station. Now, you might wonder why I don't say petrol station or anything like that. It's mainly because I'm working for a breakdown company for years. And particularly also a lot of people call them garages or garage, depending on what your accent is. And the thing is that when people say that it's cars in a garage, that could be a mechanic, or it could be a parking garage, or it could be a filling station. So that's why I tend to use very specific terminology. Although I tend to say garage these days. Curiously. Right, door. Let's get shoveling. Let's do it. That's enough. Okay. Cheat here a little. There you go. Done. Right then. Oh man, I wish the driver's side of this loco was over here. It would be a lot better. Certainly from a realism point of view. Trying to think movie-wise, what I'd actually see from the current phase of Marvel movies. I'll probably see Black Widow, which should have really come out in phase 1. I would probably see Guardians 3. And that's about it. But I think it's really saddening what's happened to the Indiana Jones films as well. I haven't seen the one from that came out this year, although I've heard the reviews and the reviews don't sound great. I mean, the 4th one was bad enough with aliens, to the point where if you're an Indiana Jones fan, you tend to say, "Oh no, I've basically there are only 3 Indiana Jones films." I know there are 5 released, but that's what you say. The simple reason there's only 3 good Indiana Jones films. Ah, that's a skeleton? Is that supposed to be a skeleton's face, Cooper? You might want to reframe that a little for it to work. Just a thought. I've got a rushed Halloween costume profile. It's a bit early yet. That's like wearing a Santa hat now. Well, Father Christmas hat. And yes, there is a difference. Or at least as far as I'm concerned, there is. Right, let's get this. Can I get it? Right, so I need to get this aligned. I'll hear 2 beeps. So, coal hopper first. Yeah, you said that before. Okay, that's perfect, the coal hopper. Right, how are we doing? Okay. Turn off the injector. For now. Right, coal. That's water. Coal. Here we go. Oh, that's not too bad. 3,600, that's okay. Yeah. Not bad considering it was rushed. I still think it's a little bit early, but okay. Right, so that's the coal done. Right, water. Bad Christmas idea. Tell your children they're in this in the Santa's naughty list. The Krampus story tale. Not familiar. Okay. I think actually, trying to think, out of all the times of year, Christmas is the only time I actually only share anything to do with my faith. Certainly on the channel. Because I used to do a Christmas message every year. Yeah, just like chuffs. Oh, hold on. Have I gotten too far? I may have done. No, I'm fine. Might be okay, or it might be a bit too far. That's too far. Okay, reverse. Yeah, this is tricky. This is the tricky bit. That's all you need. That should do it. Right. Is a tale as real as... Right. So Krampus is a tale as real as Santa to people. He is a demon-like creature which would collect children and take them somewhere. My memory is a bit foggy after that. Right, okay. Although when it comes to Christmas films, I know it's a bit early. I'm trying to think. Miracle on 34th Street. The one with Richard Attenborough. Dickie Attenborough playing, well, it would be Santa Claus only in America. Be Father Christmas here. Otherwise, It's a Wonderful Life is fantastic. It's a Wonderful Life is a really good story. And then obviously you got Christmas Carol. And there are various versions of that. I think misaligned. Okay. Well, first of all, we need to jump up here. Devs, can you get the ladder to work, please? Because I want to be... There we go. All right, let's open up. Come on. There you go. All right, misaligned. Not for long. There it is. Just turn the nozzle a little bit. Right, okay. How much money do I have? Not a lot. 2,900. Okay. Hey! Fantastic. There we go. Sorted. Okay, so the loca's ready to go. So now we've got 2 jobs to do. Ah, Muppet Christmas Carol. Yeah. With Michael Caine as Scrooge. Right, so I've got 2 jobs to do. So 00 is... That's 16 grand. Okay. 61 though, which is the other side. That's 21 grand. Okay. Well, we definitely need the money. Thoughts that keep me up at night. Part 1. Since there is nothing known to be outside of the universe and the universe is expanding constantly, it is technically appending to itself. Yeah, I can see why you say that. I'm still reminded of a Red Dwarf episode where they revived Talkie Toaster, and the toaster's asking Holly, who's the ship's computer, questions, and Holly's intelligence being changed out, has been improved to like the level of 12,000, and the toaster says, "Given that God is infinite, and the universe is also infinite, would you like a toasted tea cake?" You'd have to see the scene to make sense of it. Just when you said about the universe, it just reminded me of that scene. Oh, Talkie Toaster is an absolute classic. I wouldn't have a talking toaster like that. No way. I mean, we've got a toaster in the house now, and we've had one for a few weeks. I'll tell you what, it's one of those things where we haven't had a toaster in the house ever until the past couple of months, and now we've got one. You think, how did I not do without this? Particularly now that you've got it set absolutely spot on. Yeah, Rod knows the quote. No buns, no baps, baguettes or croissants. What is it? And definitely no smegging flapjacks. Ah, so you're a waffle man. Question is, do you remember what Crichton says after that? I'm testing people on the Red Dwarf knowledge now. All right, door. Right, so we got to do this journey twice. Oh, how wonderful. Autosave. Sip of tea as well. I'm rather thirsty. Okay. Now then. Brakes off, and here we go. Not quite, Rob. Not quite, Rod. Not quite. What was it? It's something like, "Now you listen here. You're not going to offer any grilled bread products to any member of the crew. If you do, you'll be on the receiving end of a large polo mat." Can I ask just one question? Of course. Would anyone like any toast? Did you not hear what I said? Yes, but I thought you may have changed your mind in the meantime. Oh, classic. Now, which coal wagons is it? Is the question. I know it's over this side, but I can't remember which siding I pushed them into now. Okay, well, let's find out. It is... Was it 61? Yeah, it's this one. Or was it FH61? Ooh, hello. Have these orders expired? Yes, they have. Right, so I need to throw that. I toast, therefore I am. Yeah, exactly. Right, so these orders have expired. I need to throw these jobs in the bin. Well, good job I noticed before I started hoiking them out of the station. Ah, right. Okay. Well, let's have a look, shall we? It's the one you're thinking it is. The British front, right. It is the one you're thinking. The video of Jurassic World Evolution. Ooh, right, okay. And it could have been better. Well, the thing is that's the same with anything you create. You always think it's not very good. Really? Okay. Now then, I am... So that means this job. All right, throw it in the bin. Get rid of it. And this job. Throw it in the bin. Because those jobs do not exist. And what's left is pretty rubbish. It's 14 grand to steel mill. That's it? Wow. I mean, if you look at the map, and then that goes on to City Southwest. It's not brilliant. I'll just take the coal. Let's take this one. Okay, FH99. Yeah, those jobs had expired. Okay. Well, at least I've rescued everything, which is good. There are a couple of calamities at the start, but at least now everything is where it should be. FH99, that's this one. $400 tons. That's a pretty light load, particularly for a loco of this size. Okay, so I'm going to need you switched over. This one. Yep. To be fair, I mean, there's, I watched the first couple of live streams I did after coming back, and I would say the live streams that I do now are better than the ones I were doing a few months ago. There's a lot to be said when it comes to practice, experience, ideas, all sorts of things, including presentation style. Yeah, mine is very different. My presentation style, for example, is incredibly different to Dee's. Dee's is incredibly relaxed. I mean, mine's pretty relaxed, but his is very relaxed. And that's fine, you know. If that's... people obviously... you know, he does have a few people watch his stream, so he's doing something right. Okay. Probably need to do... We'll do half tap for the moment. Right. Okay, ball attempts coming up. That's nice. I can never remember which way the blower goes. But it's fully open anyway. Okay, that's fine. Now... Right, a few chuffs there. Okay, quickly go back on board. I'll close the cylinder cock. D just gets on things with breakneck speed. It can be difficult to follow what he's doing. There is that side to it, I suppose. But some people, maybe some people like that. I don't know. I don't know, Rod. But the thing is that, and I've said this before, live streaming is not as easy as people think it is. And actually, when I come off a live stream, it takes me a while to actually relax and unwind. It takes me a couple of hours at least. Can be quite exhausting. But in a good way. It's like doing a day's work. Believe it or not. Oh, I'm in the wrong siding. Well, nice to know that some of my T-bonisms are still there when it comes to driving locos. Right, will I blow this one up is the question. And will I make it out of the coal mine? Oh, this place seems to be my nemesis at the moment. Flipping believable. Although I have to say, I know he plays Satisfactory, but he also seems to be carving out a niche for games that involve some form of a survival. Not really my thing. I'm more of a strategy, simulation, puzzle guy. To be fair. I've still got to get... Now I've got my computer back up on its feet. I can start thinking about making edited videos. It's one of the things I don't like. One of the terms I don't like with YouTube. Content creator. No. I'm sorry. I present live streams and I present and broadcast live streams and I produce videos. I am a video producer. Content creator. Good grief. Next up, what is it? You know, on the sixth day, T-Bone created YouTube videos. What? No, stop it. You must be joking. I know I'm kidding with that statement, but no, that's the way I see it. I produce videos, I produce shorts, I produce live streams. Or, to me, I present and broadcast live streams. That makes more sense to me. It's like, for example, if someone writes an original piece of music, oh, that's well over That's well over. I could damage the cylinders if I'm not careful. Ah! All right, open the cocks. So, for example, if somebody writes an original song or piece of music, you don't call them a song creator. You don't say they're a music creator. They're a composer. Jurassic Fright. You know, if somebody writes certain things in iambic pentameter, you don't call them a word creator. You call them a poet. I know it's semantics, but to me, I think it makes sense. Right, okay, let's back it up. Jurassic Fright. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I know there's people have used Fright Night and that kind of thing. Although Halloween is actually on a Tuesday. So the plan is, people, so next Tuesday this Tuesday coming will be Derail Valley, which is where it is normally scheduled. The only reason it's on a Wednesday this week is because of PC problems. And then the following Tuesday, it's Halloween. So that means we'll be taking a slight break from the scheduled program. Hang on. Oh, for goodness sakes. What the... Honestly, Derail Valley. Now you're taking the... If you ask me, this is nuts. I changed the point. Ah! This is complete and utter. Right, into forwards. I'm determined to get this done right. Oh, no, hang on. I'm almost right. No, I am right. What was that? Seriously? I raged out even though I was right? Oh, for goodness sake. I can't even do that right. Yeah, sheeps and cows. Yep, no kidding, Rod. It is a good job I filled up with coal. You know, that'd be the equivalent of running out of petrol or diesel. And I've done that a few times. Yeah, that's the thing with such a heavy loco. That's better. Right. So the main thing with the channel at the moment, I'm getting good watch time, which is fantastic. I'm getting good views, which is great. Subscribers, not so much. So if you are watching this video and you like what you see, or the live stream, if you like my videos, you like my live streams, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And do leave comments and likes and all that good stuff. And if you know anybody that would be interested in watching this kind of stuff, by all means, recommend it. The more the merrier. You know, I'm looking to hit... It'd be nice to hit the first tier of YouTube partnership in the next few months, to be fair. But it depends whether... If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. All right, that's good. End of train lantern. Bit of magic. Ready? Oof. Abracadabra moment, that. Okay, brilliant. So, there we go. Train's ready to go. Although, I'm not quite. Because I need to fix a problem with my mug. So with the time just after 20 to 10, it is time to take a break. So whatever you do, guys, don't go away. And we're back for the second half. Just been having a bit of a chat with my mother about a few things, including a friend who's recently got engaged, but I think they may have rushed into it, but hey ho. These things happen. But let's get back into the game and get on with it. I think that sounds like a great idea. So, we are off to the steel mill. Okay, what time is it in the valley? Ooh, it's getting late. Okay, so by the time we get to the steel mill, it's going to be dark. That's worth knowing. So that means I'm going to have to climb up on top of this loco, because I certainly can't do it while we're on our way. And put the dynamo on. Yep, so the annoying bee is going to buzz, I'm afraid. Okay. Now then, how are we doing? Let's see. If I have a look at the smoke outside. Okay, it looks quite light, so yep. Time for some more coal. 1, 2, 3. Okay, plenty of water in the boiler. In fact, perhaps a bit too much. If anything, at the moment. Okay, pressure's good. Fire temperature's coming up. Great. Train breaker to running. Okay, we are good to go. We are good to go, people. Right, good blast, why not? Let's see what sort of speed I can get this to. Although, it would help if we went forwards. Did I validate the job? Oh, good point, Rod. Hang on. Hang on. It's like a musician miscounting bars and coming in a bar early or 4 bars late or whatever. I've done that before. In fact, I've done that too many times. Right, validate the job. Yep, done. Thank you. All right. How long have we got? We got an hour. That should be relatively straightforward. Actually, Rod, I'm glad you did. Was that so you could have one of those famous frustrated rants? I don't know. What are you guys like? Seriously. Yes, a few hours later. Yep, there's the end of the train lantern. Now we're good to go. We are now. Thank you, Rod. That's almost almost sounded like thank you, Tim. The guys in the Failure Brigade will know what I'm talking about. Right. Now then. Build up some pressure. And get on with it. Okay, we can start winding back the regulator down, well, the reverser now, to get more speed and to use the steam more efficiently. $80 up ahead. Well, that's fine. Wide open now. Plenty of water in the boiler, so I haven't got to worry about that. Okay, 60 up ahead, so we're practically the speed. Okay. I'm just going to check the steam, check the colour of the smoke. Looks clean. Okay. Door. Oh, she's slowing down. Hang on. More torque. Fire's absolutely roasting right now. Hello, Mr. Sheeple. Good to see you. Well, it's not a laptop, but it's a desktop. But yes, it's certainly got a full head of steam. You're absolutely right. Yeah, that fire temperature is outrageous. Hang on. Let's see now. Right, so bring the blower down for a start. And we can dampen it. Yep. Took a few days to get it sorted, but we're at a moment there, but it wasn't as bad as it's been in the past by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of slip by the sounds of it, and that would explain why. So on with the sand. We're full and we're wide open. Just coming to the top of the gradient, I think. Right, door. That should do it. Okay, fire temperature looks good. I might dampen it just one more. Okay, we can ease off now. How did that blow up? What the... Oh my... Oh... Honestly, what the... is going on? I swear I'm cursed. I must be cursed. I must be cursed. Right. Okay, load. Yeah, more pyrotechnics. Okay, load that again. Right. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive this on easy mode. Well, easier mode. I'm actually going to drive this using the HUD. Because I still have no idea how that happened. Because I'm pretty darn sure I had water in the boiler. I had plenty of pressure. Everything was fine. Right, forward. Oh, come on, Cooper. You want me to drive it with no HUD? All right, fine. So I need to stand here. I'm probably going to do that. Although there's occasions when I need to shovel. Door. That looks pretty good. I will put another shovel in. Okay, so that's full. Okay, cock's open. Ah! I got struck by lightning. I like it. Yeah, the water's definitely... I mean, there's plenty of water in there. It's just ridiculous. Right, blow up. Yeah, that's the only one I'm not sure. In fact, let me just check. Hang on, come over here. So the blower's there. So closing it is to the right, opening is to the left. So it is lefty-loosey. Okay. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Well, at least I know. Brakes off. Let's try again. Okay, cylinder cock. Close. Now I can accelerate. This will end terribly, you think? Just have to wait and see, I suppose. Certainly got a good run up. I mean, look at this for speed. Okay, so that'll bring the boiler temperature down a little. So it seems 60 is good. Well, you go ahead and live vicariously, Mr. Sheeple, while I try and get this train out of the coal mine, because I swear this place is cursed. Okay, definitely need water. That much I can see. Okay, let's back off that reverser. Yeah, clearly it was the water that was the issue. Putting quite a bit in via prime injector, but we're losing steam pressure as a result. It's got about a little in. Alright. That damper's fully open. Hold on. Water! Now! Okay, shut off the throttle. Yeah, he did, but... we've got a problem. We've got no water in the tender. Oh, crap. Here we go. And that went airbound. I am not having a good day. Look at the mess. Poor thing. Yeah, there was no water left in the tender. Ready to put in the boiler. Oh boy. Okay. Take 634. Alright, load. Yes. Now, let me check something. Oh, definitely HUD. There's no way I'm going up that hill without it. For a start. Yeah, there's no water in the tender. That's a problem. What's also a problem, if I check my wallet, I don't know if I've got enough money to put water in the tender. Oh, great. Now what? Thanks, Cuba. You see, if there's water in the tender, I would have been fine. All right, okay. See, there's water in the boiler at the moment, but that won't stay like that. That's the thing. Where did all the water go? Because I filled this up. Have I just dumped it out on the cylinders or something? I have no idea. Okay, there's the cylinder cocks. Close. Meanwhile, Cooper's going, 97 bottles of beer on the wall, 97 bottles of beer. It's like 10 green bottles sitting on the wall. Isn't that the truth? And of course, they give me a D6, which I can't drive. Right, independent. Right, into reverse. Huh? How come I had no water in the tender? That said 0 before, and now you're telling me that it's got 9. It's got 19 in the ruddy. Ah! Honestly, game. What the hell? You made me decouple. Well, I'm in reverse now. I might as well use it. Oh, I'm ready to go into reverse. I might as well use it and put more water in the tender. Just to make sure. Original Thomas Eppers where he launched off the side of the hill. I can't remember it. Tell me about it. They find it hilarious. And that's why I do it. But the thing is, you might notice my lips are not moving. So it's even more, it's even funnier. And that's exactly why I do it. All right, water tower. All right, forward a little. Forward a lot, actually. Actually, this is a really good way of learning how to drive a steam loco. Yeah, it's on my stream deck. The shape of the beans of this game. Yeah, it's on my stream deck. You can trigger various sound effects and music and all that kind of stuff, as well as scene changes. In fact, now I've got it set up because I've got additional keys on my keyboard, which also work with Elgato software. So that means I've got more buttons to play with. So quite nice. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, that's all we need. Just need to. Test sheep. There it is. Hopefully. I'll be able to do it from there. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, did I? Is the hatch open? Yes, the hatch is open. Okay. Didn't realise I'd left the hatch open. Right. No vehicle. It's right there. Oh, my word. Okay. All right. There. You cannot say that is not parked in the right place. Okay, it's misaligned, but that's easy to solve. There it is. Right, how much money do I have? 759. No. Ooh. That'll do. Okay. And it's raining. In fact, we got a thunderstorm and we're trying to drive a steam loco. In fact, we're going to drive we're going to drive a train led by a steam engine in this weather, which means you're not going to have the traction. Oh, great. Just marvellous. Just what you need. Okay. Yeah, that was weird, that. It's almost like there was a glitch in the game. All right, get shoveling. Okay, good. All right, now. Back onto it. I have to be very careful how much chest pressure I use. And this is going to be a drive through the night. Oh, marvellous. Mind you, it doesn't have to be, because at this rate, I'm thinking, you know what? Don't care about the bonus. I just want to get out of this coal mine. Please. Please, game. That'd be nice. Because this is proving to be my... Yeah. Absolutely. It's like the aforementioned Bermuda Triangle, where people are supposed to have disappeared and ships and all the rest of it. Although, to be fair, I've sailed through the Bermuda Triangle, and look, I'm still here. I'm not... I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. I know, let's go somewhere different. I'm beginning to think that might have been a bad idea. Honestly, what was I thinking? No, apparently there was somebody who completely debunked it. Again, another video on YouTube that was really interesting. Okay. Brakes, please. Nice and easy. Oh, of course. The handbrake isn't... I need to set the handbrake. You, please. Thank you. Brakes under... Oh, train brake. Okay. Non-self-lapping brake, that is. There we are. Now we've done it. Couple. Thank you. Now then, can I check? I want to check something. In fact, what I'm going to do, you know what? Dump the coal. I think you know where I'm going with this. Right. I'm going to put the independence on. That's one thing I've learned from Heist. It might be in game, but there's no such thing as a level piece of track. Certainly not in the real world. Right, I am going back to the station, and I'm going to sleep in game. So then, with a bit of luck, I should get better weather. Bed's in here, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we want to sleep. Right, 25 to 4 in the morning. That sounds good. So it's going to be dark when we set out, but it will get lighter as we go. Yes, please. All right. Now, can we get out of this darn coal mine? That'd be nice. It almost feels like it's cursed. Quite appropriate considering what's coming up in a couple of weeks. Right, now then. Let's see. Where am I going? I think it's this way. That's the train. Okay, so end of train. Lantern should be here. Done. Right. Choo-choo Charles is certainly a possibility, Cooper. Right then. Well, let's see. Lantern. On the shelf here. Perfect. Okay, that's as bright as it goes. Right. Let's get this thing fired up. Pressure's still good. I know, I missed the door. I would say so. I think the steam engine is probably the hardest loco to drive. Yes, I think so. Certainly the ones from the ones I've driven so far by a country mile. I think the next one probably the next one that's hard, that's quite hard, is a diesel mechanical, which although I've got a license for, I've not seen one yet. They better have built a Lego City Train Easter egg. Huh? What, in the game, you mean? Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. Right, okay. So, there's my porthole, as it were. There's my speedo. Here's my HUD. Okay, right. Start the fire. Handbrake off. Okay, we've got a good, yeah, steam pressure's pretty good. Okay, so we need lubricator on, we need the air pump on, and the dynamo on. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of things to manage, and there's a lot of things to manage. In fact, driving on the HUD is a really good teaching tool. So just over my shoulder, you've got the regulator and the cutoff. So the regulator is like the throttle. The cutoff, not only, right, the cutoff or reverser. The cutoff or reverser, basically, not only does it choose the direction, but as you speed up, you start winding that back. It's like putting a car in another gear. You've got your brakes, but the thing is, the train brake and the independent brake work differently. So the train brake is what's called a non-self-lapping brake. So unlike an independent brake, which works a bit more like a foot brake in your car, the train brake doesn't. In essence, what you do is you can set the pressure to what you want and then leave it there. And it's kind of how it works, but it also means it's got a running position. There. Okay, so handbrake's off. Right, cylinder cocks. Cylinder cocks are needed to drain any condensation that's in the cylinders. Where the pistons light the front. So I'm going to put that on. I don't need to inject any water at the moment. I do need the blower on, which is going to help get more air to the fire, particularly when we're setting off. Coal's pretty good. Temperature's not bad. Okay, that's fine. Right, all the peripherals are on. We're good there. Right, 4:42 in Deep Valley time. Okay, let's go. The other thing you can judge as well is steam chest pressure, which is not actually on the HUD. All right. Damper, blower headlights. Okay, there's a brake on somewhere. I can hear it. Right, train brakes off. Yeah, definitely. Okay, there's a brake on somewhere. We have to investigate where. It's never simple, is it? Nope. Okay. Handbrake. There's a handbrake on. And to think, I have done successful runs in this thing. Just at the moment, nope. Okay, I'm going to do that. Start injecting a little. Okay, so at least I can see the gauges on top of the hood. Chest pressure is quite useful, which is the gauge here. That's how much pressure is actually going into the cylinder. Okay, so here we go. Give it a bit more. Oh, we're getting drops of rain as well. Top the coal up. Okay, cylinder cock's closed. Okay, blower can come down. Damper, 80%. Right, I'm going to concentrate, guys. See where I can actually get this done. Okay, we can come back on the reverser to about 75%. Because that's the other thing, I'm managing steam pressure as well. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. So 50% now. Just monitoring everything. Okay, fire temperature's good. About 1,000, generally speaking. Okay, let's open out that regulator. Okay, we can bring the damper down. Okay. Right, speed's coming up. That's good. Okay, start injecting. Damper down a bit more. Okay, injector off. Shovel. Just going to ease off that regulator and coast for a second. In fact, this is feeling a little bit fast. I'm just going to slow down a little. So I'm injecting water, but I'm not seeing anything. But I don't know whether that's because we're on a gradient. Okay. Why did that blow up? Why did that blow up? I was injecting water. Why did it blow up? Take 7,463. Right. That time we were back at the yard. We're back at the yard. Seriously, game? Lord, please. Just allow me to escape from this coal mine. For once. Well, that's wrong. There's definitely water. Now, you see that? That says naught. That's how much water is in the tender. It's also telling me there's no water. There's no coal in the tender. That can't be right either. Look. Okay, game. Look. I am slowly losing my mind. That's coal. Hang on. Look. Hang on. Look, 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 look. What's this? Scotch mist? Come on, game. And what's that? You know, is it the Bolivian Navy on maneuvers in the South Pacific? I don't think so. That's water, dude. Goodness me. In fact, I can close the hatch. Maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know. Come on, close the hatch. Close it. Close. Don't start with me. Come on. Close. That's it. Bang, and the steam is gone. Like sort of like what, Barry Scott. That's a very British reference. Hi, I'm Barry Scott from Silly It Bang. Right. Has it updated yet? Yeah, it's updated. Thank you. Okay, set a cut train brake. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. What I think about it. Handbrake was on, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Now, come on. I just want to get out of this dark just want to get out of this place and get to the I just want to get to the steel mill, please. That's all I want. I'm a simple man with simple tastes and, simple desires in life. Calm down, T-Man. Calm down. Right. I'm almost that point, with Basil Fawlty, where his car breaks down. Yeah, no kidding, Goober. Yeah, like the 3 billionth time or something. Okay, train brake, please. I'm going to keep the blower at about 25%. That should do it. I'm still wondering why Mr. Sheeple thinks I'm more of an expert at driving trains than he is. Because by this stream, I'm not so sure about that statement. Oh, thank you. Okay, wind the cutoff back. Get shoveling. Put a little bit of injector in. Oh, it's struggling a little. Okay. Yeah, full reverser. We need that torque. Wow, that fire temperature. Bring the damper down. Water's good. Just keep that fire topped up. More pressure. More pressure. Yeah, I want 6. There we go. Oh, that's slipping as well. I think this might be looking better, but I don't know. Fire temperature's good. Need more coal. Okay, it's getting into daylight, so potentially I can turn the headlights off in a minute. In fact, can I do this? Yeah, there we go. Give myself a better view. Alright, inject more water. Can't believe how steep this grade is. And it goes on for such a long time. Okay, it's started to level out a little bit. Now notice I'm still injecting water. Here. Albeit it's telling me not fast enough. Flipping heck. Where are we now? Again. Oh, finally downhill. That's good news. I can actually switch the regulator off. Gives me a chance to breathe. Where's this water going? Seriously? Okay. Okay, 50. Now we need to go to the right. I know. But my thing is though, Rod, is making sure this loco doesn't go bang. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of brake on. Although it says 70. Yeah, it's going to put a brake on. Okay, so we need to go right here. Doofy doof, please. Oh, brakes off. We are going right. Okay, that's good. Yeah, fire temperature at the moment is awful. Bring the damper up. Okay, pressure's coming back. It just makes it, you know, it just makes it very difficult to judge. That's the problem. Okay, running at 60, that's fine. Little bit of a train brake. And release. I think most of this is a downhill section, so I don't really. It's brake management. 70, that's fine. Albeit, I don't think it's 70 for long. And again, there you go, 60. Sand. No, we're okay. Oh, sand's there. Right, okay. Although again, 40. Okay, let's inject a little bit of water in. Train brake. It's a lot to manage, guys, I have to say. So much stuff to look at and go, right, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. And also, it's a non-self-lapping brake, which is it's a completely different animal. Okay, up to 60, that's fine. Albeit, again, downhill. I don't have to touch a thing. Oh, finally, level gradient. But there again, where am I? I'm still going around this loop. It's still going to go... I know it's going downhill. And I know there's somewhere where there's a sharp turn. I think it goes down to 40. So I've got to be really careful here that I don't overcook it. But there's plenty of water in that boiler right now. And right now, I don't need to use much in the way of steam. I probably need to, well, I can probably bring the cutoff back to about 50%. And I might be able to put a little bit of regulator in, just to help maintain speed. But here we are. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely morning. I knew it. Dump it. Okay, we're good. That was close for comfort. That was a bit too close for comfort. Okay. You may be wondering what's happening to the shoveling. I'm just doing it from here right now. I don't want to take my eye off the ball, as it were. Okay, fire temperature's increasing. That's good. Back on the blower. Back on the damper. Again, good opportunity to make sure you've got water in the boiler and all that kind of stuff. Come on, brake. There we go. Ejectors off. Should it be left? Yeah, it should. And also, it should be 30. Oh, my word. Okay, now we're coming into a downhill stretch and 60. Mind you, look how much water I've got left in the tender. I don't know if Mr. Sheeple is still there. Okay, speed's fine. Levels look good. I haven't touched the steam at the moment. It's mainly just coming out of the coal mine. Looks like it could be a bit quicker than 60, but I'm not sure. I'd rather not try my luck. As I thought. Okay, where are we going now? We need to go right. And we are going right. So at the moment, points are set fine. Okay, 60 in level. All right, good. Okay, so right, so we're going to need to bring the cutoff probably at 50. Start using a little bit of steam. Okay, get shoveling. Also to the right, that's fine. That tells me we've got more steam we can use with the safety valve going off. Ooh, 70 in level. How about this? Yeah. Dampen the fire a little. Actually, that feels a bit quick to me. I'm going to coast, I think. You can certainly see that the fire temperature is so dependent on the amount of air that's getting into the boiler. Sorry, getting into the firebox. So just to bring that regulator up. $17 increasing apparently. But we are zipping along right now. Okay. More shovels. 100. Wow. Don't know if I get it that quick. Okay, so we need to bring the cutoff back. And again. Trying to make it more efficient. 80. Yeah, no kidding. I think this is the fastest I've driven this thing. 82. Oh. Right, okay. 70. Darn it. Brakes. Come on. Thank goodness for that. One of these things about this game, it gives you a full sense of security of thinking, oh, I can go really quick here. And it goes, ha, 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 ha. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, final water, though. Oh. What? Thought I'd dumped the brake. Right, thought I'd released it. There we go. Okay. Right, so bring the cutoff forward a little bit. 25 should do. See how that does. Still gaining speed. Right, we need to eject a little. Okay, how are we doing? We're nearly there. Right, which, what points do we need? Hang on, where's the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where's the ruddy job? Don't tell me. Please don't. Please no. Please no, 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 no. Where's the job? I could have swore that job was validated, and now I don't have the job in my hand. It's not there. It's not in my backpack. Oh, for Pete's sakes, man. Well, at least we made it. Throttle off. Quick. Before I bash into something. Oh my giddy aunt. I haven't got a job to hand in. Unless, he says. All right, I'm just going to put some water slowly dripping into the tender. Unless it's in the lost property. Which it could be. That's the only thing I can think. Now, where is the station? I think it's over here. I suppose if I was going to be creative type with titles, I could put 2001 A Steam Odyssey. Where's the ruddy station? Right, I'm there. We're at the steel mill, right? I can't find the... Oh. Come on, where's the station house? Oh, it's down there. Okay, there's the station house. Let's check in lost and found. Please tell me the job's in here. No. So let me get this straight. I have just hauled from coal mine to steel mill a load of coal, thinking that I'd validated the job and I got it in my hand, and I don't have it. Oh my giddy aunt. Unbelievable stuff. Right. Well, there's no way it's going to be on the table here. Obviously. Can you get a copy from the validator? How would you get a copy from the validator? Right, okay. What do we got? Right, okay. What we got on the table? Steel mill? No. Right. Steel mill harbour? No. Steel mill harbour? No. Do you think I'm going to go back to the coal mine after that effort? Mind you, I'm going to have to. And I'll tell you why, because potentially that job is on the table. Oh, that's the iron ore mine. Okay. Steel mill's a goods factory. Also the goods factory. Iron ore mine east. Okay. So that's what we've got on the table line here. All right. Right. So I need to deal with this, obviously, the train that's just come in. And I need to find a point I can use. 6-0 looks good. No, it doesn't. Because that... yes, it does, because that's the train I've just brought in. Right. Okay. Yeah, I know the validator's there, but I can't validate a job if I don't have it in my hand, Rod. If I don't have it here, down there, or if I don't have it in my backpack, I can't validate a job I don't have. That's my point. Right. I know you're trying to help. It's me, I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, almost out of coal. But definitely got enough pressure. Yeah, open the cork. I'm just going to do this. Well, I know there's hardly any coal in the fire, but at this point, doesn't really matter. That's it. So, yeah, I can't really celebrate at this point. Unfortunately. Even though I've made it to the steel mill, I can't celebrate yet. Because I don't have the job. That's the straight ahead track, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm going to end up burying this steam loco now. Because of the way how this is going to work out. But hey, hey ho. Such is life. Because there are wagons ahead of me. Oh, careful. Wet rails. Yeah, steam and wet rails. Forget it. Go to the validator and press the reprint button. Huh. Okay, I'll have a look. Hold on. The day might still be rescued. No. Okay, reprint. Reprint active order. There isn't one. That's because I didn't activate the job. I must have done it from an earlier save. I've just done that journey for naught. You thought you did that journey with purpose. Our survey says. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna put this on B60 and then formulate a plan. Water safe, definitely need a sip of tea. I think I need something stronger at this point. The way this episode going. All right. Seriously, guys, I don't do this by design, honestly. Definitely have to be one of those episodes. Yes, get out of this one, T-Ban. How are you going to fix this? Right. Your debts are mounting. You got hardly any money in your wallet. Sounds like the story of my life at the moment. You've just done a haul and you didn't validate the job. Well done. So basically you've been working for free. And the weather couldn't be more apt. Well, I'll tell you something about driving a steam loco. It certainly gives you a lot of drama. That'll do. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. Right, okay. Dynamo, air pump, lubricator, gear lights off. Right, there's hardly any fire temperature. That would suggest there isn't much coal in there. I'll make sure, though, because I don't want to blow up yet another loco. No, there's no coal in there. All right. Well, we got steel mill, but hollow victory. What to do? Well, that's a good question. And with the time approaching, well, time just gone 25 past 11. And on that bombshell, I think it is definitely time to do this. So after all those calamities, crashes, explosions, and forgetting the job at the end, even not validating it, and leaving myself with about, tuppence halfpenny in my wallet, how am I going to get out of this one? Well, that's a very good question, T-Bone. How are you going to get out of this one? Well, there's only one way you can find out, people. And it is to tune in next week. I would like to thank everyone that's watched the stream. I'd like to thank my regulars, Rod, Cuba, Mr. Sheeple, Hatche, Wolfgang, and anyone else that was chatting and also popped in and to say hi. If you like what you watched and you like the cut of my jib, then by all means consider pressing that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps the channel out. Leave a comment downstairs in the comment section below the video. Give it a like. And do all that good stuff. But until the next stream, take care, God bless, and enjoy your gaming. This is T-Bone logging off. Good night.